Today is day 30 of Shift Shop. I've already completed my first round. I'm on day 2 of round 2. Today was strength 45. Yesterday was speed 45. I'm not sure if I showed you those workouts yet. I will, but I gotta get a little better at them. We just got back from vacation. I've been gone for total about 6 days. I had 2.5 days traveling by air for a wedding, a day home where I was able to do a little food prep, and then back on the road for 3.5 days in the desert. In this video, I'm going to show you not only the incredible space that we stayed at, but I'm going to show you how to make my favorite superfood smoothie and how I food prep when I'm doing road trips. I will say on vacation, I gained a little bit of weight. I'm up 0.9 pounds, so almost a full pound, but I did enjoy some indulgences, including pita chips, mimosas, and vegan ice cream. And while most people would say that's not such a big deal spread out over a few days of vacation, for me it was a big deal. Being that I've been eating so clean lately and being that I've been on track, it really affected me. My last night on the trip, I was pretty much doubled over in stomach pains and just felt general malaise. I think most people probably have some level of food sensitivities. However, most people don't realize how good they're supposed to feel. We're so accustomed to our standard American diet and so accustomed to putting processed foods in our body that between all of the foods and the drinks that we have, we honestly just don't feel up to our fullest potential, and we don't even recognize what that's supposed to be. You might notice that hole in my ceiling. It makes me crazy. It's actually where we're going to put some track lighting. However, my landlord can't seem to find the fuse box for this space. You'll have an opportunity to do Shift Shop with me this June, so if you haven't reached out yet, please make sure you reach out.
We're staying at La Serena Villas in Palm Springs. Lars, who's the owner, upgraded us to a suite. We were going to stay over at Del Marcos, which is also his place, but he left us a bottle of wine and a sweet note for our birthday and 10-year anniversary. We've got this awesome kitchen. I wish my house looked like this. I mean, it's just so beautiful. And check out this fridge. I geek out over cool things. It's a Smeg fridge. It's totally retro. I, of course, brought all my own food that I prepped. Andy's out at Trader Joe's right now, so he's picking up his stuff, which means there'll be tequila and beer in here shortly for him. Ollie's with us, of course, because we can't leave him behind. And then I'll show you the rest of this place. It's so beautiful. The bedroom's amazing, but if you like to take really nice showers, I'm going to show you our outdoor area. That's just ours. But if you like to take nice long showers, there's this beautiful shower with a big rain sort of shower head bathroom, and then we have our own private little outdoor space. So this is our private little, don't walk out there, too hot. This is our private hot tub and chaise space, which is pretty freaking fly. But that's it. Ow, that's hot. Man, it's like 100 degrees here today. Actually, I think it's more than 100. But here's our little pad. So if you guys have never been here, you should definitely stay here. It's beyond beautiful, and the people here are amazing. The energy is awesome. I'm going to show you exactly how I do my superfood shakes. So I start with ice. Usually I use about 4 to 5 ice cubes. I put about a half cup of the unsweetened coconut milk into the blender. These are the insides of zucchinis. So I zoodle my zucchinis a lot. So what's left I just cut, and I use the amount of 1 zucchini, which is probably 2 handfuls of these. It's about close to 10 slices of zucchini that goes in, and you can't taste the zucchini at all. This is organic spinach. I use a really big handful of spinach. I like to put a lot of greens in my smoothies. You can't really taste it, and it's just such a great way to boost your mineral content as well as your protein content. So that all goes in. I also add Shakeology. I always use the vegan flavors. Generally, right now I'm using the cafe latte because I really enjoy it. And then I just add water to thin it down based on how much water I need. Sometimes if I want it more coffee-like, I'll add a little bit of Dandy Blend. Dandy Blend is really a blend of dandelion, and it tastes really smoky like coffee does. And it's a great alternative for coffee if you don't want to have caffeine, or if you don't want to have the acidity of coffee. And then the other thing I add is organic cacao nibs. These are everything. I'm not a big measurer, so I just do a handful, and I do this at the very end because I like crunch in my smoothies. So I just add a little bit in, and then I pulse it in, or I blend it for a short amount of time.
When I'm preparing for a road trip and I want to be on track, I just do a little bit of food prep ahead of time. And since I'm doing all plant-based right now, it's actually really simple. I steam all my food. I make zoodles often, so after I zoodle my zucchini, I cut the insides up. Those go in my superfood shakes every single day. You can see I also prepped a bowl for myself so I could have dinner while I was getting the sauce set up. But I have about 3 or 4 bunches of kale that I cooked for my superfood shakes. As you saw, I like to add Dandy Blend and cacao nibs. I nosh on coconut manna. You might have seen that before in some of my vids. Also, for my bowls, I always add nutritional yeast, Parmesan. I often put on tahini and pumpkin seeds. I've got steamed mushrooms. My superfood shakes, I sometimes bump up with focused energy, and I always do energize in the morning. That's my pre-workout. I like the Majestic garlic spread. They have a couple flavors. I like to dip carrots in it. I put it in my meals. I always have tons of avocado, and I peel my carrots kind of like zoodles and noodles as well. And so the insides I just chop so I can enjoy them with the Majestic dip as a snack.